now we're incentivizing our students to complete a math, to complete skills and show proficiency in math, which in our opinion is much more closely aligned to improved outcomes. The research that's been published that we have analyzed in order to choose IXL reports out that students who are able to reach at least an 80 out of 100 SMART score is what IXL uses to demonstrate the proficiency in students. Students are getting to that SMART score of at least 80 in math and ELA and at least one skill per week. The research that we've used demonstrates that that is associated with somewhat significant increases in school percent proficient on the state tests. So, of course, we're trying to overshoot that goal by as far as we can. We're asking that our teachers are are pushing our students to reach that proficiency level with at least 2 skills per week. In a number of cases, there are students that are taking it upon themselves to get many more than that. So we're shooting for that 2 per week, to overshoot the one that the company did research on. So just 2 being our minimum that we're shooting for with all of our students. So in the next few slides, we have second assessment for our grades K through 8, which is embedded into our curriculum that we've chosen. Looking from Hardcore to publish Math in Focus, which is a single-core math-based program. The structure of the program is designed to level the playing field for our students in a way that gives every learner the opportunity to get background knowledge and experiences, even if their experiences might not apply to their sport up to that same time. So they use a hands-on model to pictorial representation of mathematical concepts, and then the abstracts so students can produce those ideas and explore and deal with those concepts independently of any kind of manipulative or other visuals. So in the next few slides, some of the data that we've collected so far from beginning to mid-year benchmark assessments and what's called the growth measure. It's embedded within that curriculum. So looking at these graphs, it seems a little bit out of order if you think left to right. So the beginning of the year information is on the right side, and the middle of the year is the information more toward the center. So comparing each of those bands, we can see, for example, in kindergarten, that although we had no students that were placing in the far below the low level quintile groups here, we had 80.6% began the year at the approaching grade level band. At this point, mid-year, we assessed that only 17.5% of the students in kindergarten remained at that approaching grade level band. You can see there, we started on level above level at 8.6% and 2.9% of our students respectively, and now at mid-year we're seeing 58.8% of those kindergartners on level, with 23.5% above level. So significant gains in the math program at this point. For first grade, once again, we're seeing a pretty similar trend. So without going into explaining each of those, we can see that we're moving students up pretty significantly across the grades. Again, at second grade level, we do see a similar trend with one noted difference that we do have some students that have slumped to the far below level. So there are, comparing our math test results with what we're seeing here, that has pointed us to take a little bit closer look at some of those grade levels to determine exactly what's the root cause of a little bit of that slippage on. So that's been a significant portion of my work in this second half of the school year. Third grade, you see a similar trend, positive upward growth. Fourth grade, once again, we're seeing a number of our students that are moving up. The fifth grade chart looks a little bit different. So staff turnover at the fifth grade level. I spent a significant amount of my time mid-year supporting those grade levels and ensuring continuity of education for the students. Due to the fact that I was due to teaching the program and ensuring that we wanted to keep our students moving on pace with where our curriculum at the next we felt it was more important that our students continue to learn as they went along. We have the beginning of the year data that's shown there, and the other 2 charts that I've included refer back to the math testing information for each of those quintiles that I mentioned earlier from the beginning of the year in the fall to the winter. And So although it's not exactly the same report, it is similar information that shows that upward trend, even lacking that mid-year benchmark assessment for the growth measure for fifth grade. For our sixth grade, we do see once again an upward trend. Our students beginning a little bit lower in the advance, and then in mid-year moving higher. So there are also embedded assessments that are included within our the English Language Arts program that we use in kindergarten through sixth grade. Due to the fact that those reports do not show the kind of growth that we are looking to display here in front of everybody tonight, I've opted to include what our math data shows as far as the SSA projections for pass rates. Of course, grade 2 is not a tested grade level for the SSAs, but that number is included, and so I felt it appropriate to include that number here. These are the projections for what percentage of our students in ELA are projected to be at the proficient or advanced levels. So the following slide then shows a little bit of information for our K through 6 ELA intervention program success maker.